Hey guys, Sculpts here. Welcome to my first 10 quick questions. Hopefully this becomes a real cool thing. We'll get started with a few questions I've been asked via TikTok, Instagram and Facebook. Thanks for the replies guys, made me real happy. So we'll start off with Dusty Rose Toes. What project haunts you the most? This is definitely a sculpture from an exhibition, and we had to complete a certain part of this project, and it had mixed medium, so it had metals and resins combined together, and having them attach is a nightmare first of all, but having to attach them like 6 hours before the actual exhibition, that was crazy. I swear to God I lost hair over that. Yeah, and this one was quite popular. This question is, who is my favourite brother? Asked by my brother Quinton Singh and Roderick Singh. I don't have a favourite brother. I love you all equally and hate you all equally. This one's from Crunchy the Grab Crab. Okay, that's a cool name. You're from New Zealand, right? That's the question. Yes, I'm from New Zealand. Proud to be a Kiwi. And you said it's your favourite accent. That flattered me. I was really self-conscious about my pronunciation and stuff like that, especially across to the US. I was wondering if I'd come across sounding weird. What's my favourite song by Hey I'm Jim? My favourite song is this one. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I love that one. And Hey I'm Jim also asked, do I sculpt any characters or is everything an original sculpt? Yeah, I sculpted quite a few characters. Behind me was actually that one there, my first go at sculpting Iron Man. And if you go on my Instagram page, which is just Zenith_sculpts, you'll see I do quite a few things. I've done a few Pokemon, I've done Carnage from Spider-Man. Currently I'm working on Goliath from Gargoyles. I think that's going to be my new favourite sculpture, being honest. Sorry about that. Voice cracking, still going through puberty. Yeah, I think that will be my favourite sculpture. I think that's going to be really cool. And Johnny Rango asked, what's my favourite song as well? You already heard it, man. But in case you didn't, here it is again. This one's from Claudia Schmidt, Hamburg. What's my favourite material for sculpting? It's this stuff, Claudia. NSP clay. I think you may use it too. I had a look on your Facebook profile, your Instagram, and you might not be aware of this, but this is awesome stuff for beginners, and this is what experts use as well. So beginner or expert, NSP clay, that's my go-to. Or monster clay. Monster clay is pretty cool as well. That's my favourite sculpting material to sculpt in, because you can heat it up, it becomes very soft. You can cool it down, it becomes very hard, so you can do fine details, or you can melt it down and pour it into a mould and make something else of it. How many shoes do I own? I own 13 pairs of shoes, and that was asked by Beyond These Walls. And it's 14 if you include slippers. What cartoons or programs inspired me the most? This one's asked by Clint's Art Studio. This guy's got some cool art. Please check it out. Here's his image. If I'm doing it right, I don't know if I am. I probably missed it, but it should be right here. Yeah, I think I've got it there. He does some awesome airbrushing. But what cartoons or programs inspire me? Art style. I don't really have a specific art style for my sculptures in terms of cartoons, but Dragon Ball Z is definitely inspirational. I have to say, yeah, just because the mentality of anything you try or train, you get stronger. Whenever you lose, you get stronger. And I feel like that's the same principle we can apply in life, with anything, whether it be education, work, school, sports. You only get better when you try it. Like, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. The same goes with training, same goes with art, same goes with anything. This comment was I always artistic, or did I picture myself being something different instead, like a doctor or an engineer? This guy's being funny. This one's from Toll Sculpts. Not Toll Sculpts, Toll Draws. So I originally wanted to be a doctor. A lot of you may already know that. But then I went down the path of neuroscience, and then for a student job I got into art, and I just continued with art, and now I'm actually I'm working as a drafter and doing art as a side hustle. And for those of you that don't know, my main goal is to make a collectible studio, and I'm trying to show the process, so join me along it. Think you guys might actually enjoy it, to see how it starts out, to see me starting out, growing this company slowly bit by bit. Now these questions are from Facebook. So what particular subject do I like sculpting the most? This is from Lisa. And I don't have a particular favourite subject, but I enjoy mythology the most, because everyone sort of knows it, you can relate to it, there's no copyrights around it, you can always put your creative spin on it. You can make it mythical, you can make it traditional, you can make it fantasy. It's such a just awesome topic to sculpt on or practice with any art style, movies, just a great topic in general, and everyone sort of knows it. You don't have to explain anything. I can say who Zeus is, they know who that is. I can sculpt off like random gods like Poseidon, or just whoever, like Monkey King in China and stuff like that. Everyone knows it. Everyone knows that topic. How long have I been sculpting? I've been sculpting for about 4 years, 2 to 3 years digitally. I've been practicing digitally. It's been pretty hard, a bit slow, but that's mainly because I've been self-taught, and I think it's much harder self-teaching because you don't know when you're doing things wrong. You've got no one really, like, I don't have a big community to ask, so that's why I'm actually trying to create one, so everyone's got somewhere to go and talk and ask for help. That's why I always ask questions, or ask for questions, so I can help or give back in some way. Yeah, so I was learning ZBrush. That's the main one I'm learning at the moment. Yeah, for about two years, but now it's really picked up. My speed's increased an incredible amount, which I'm pretty happy about. It's finally happening. And I've been sculpting in clay, practicing clay for about 3 years as well, 3 to 4 years. Yeah. Can I show my favorite piece? Okay. Yep, cool. So I'm currently working on this piece. This one is digital, and this is my favorite piece at the moment. And who asked this question? It was, hey, I'm Jim asked, and yeah, and Tony also asked this. So this is my favorite picture at the moment, my favorite 3D sculpt, and this is my favorite clay sculpt. Yeah, I think that sums up my first YouTube video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Cheers for tuning in. Thanks for asking questions. Please ask some more questions. I loved answering them. Ask me anything. Ask me how to sculpt. What's the best techniques? Ask me what did I do today? I don't care. Just ask me something. Give me something to respond to, or something that can help you out. I'm always more than willing. Cheers, guys. Catch you later.